Minister of State for Works, Barrell Bello Goronyo, has raised concerns over persistent funding challenges facing the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency. He revealed that while the agency needs about 880 billion naira annually to maintain roads, budgetary allocations have remained far below these, with 76.3 billion naira in 2023, 10.3 billion naira in 2024, and a proposed 168.9 billion in 2025. Speaking at an investigative hearing by the House Ad Hoc Committee investigating the implementation of the 5% user charge on petroleum products under the FERMA Act 2007, Barrell Goronyo said the shortfall has worsened road conditions and increased maintenance costs nationwide.
While the agency requires an estimated amount of 880 billion naira annually to maintain our 36,000 kilometers of roads nationwide, we look at our budgetary allocations from the 2023, which is 76.3 billion naira, 2025, which is 103 billion naira, 2024, which is 103 billion naira, and an appreciable increase of 168 billion naira in the 2025 budget of this year.
The FERMA Director General echoed that this has become necessary, urging for amendment to the FERMA Act to enforce proper collection, management and auditing of the fund. He also proposed a dedicated road fund account protected from diversion or delays. NMDPRA's Director of Operations, Mr. Oseni, explained that although the law mandates 5% charge, no proper framework was ever created for its collection, a gap he urged lawmakers to address.
The committee is invited to note and consider a multi-pronged approach, and this will include amendment of the FERMA Act 2007 to include clear and mandatory provisions for the collection and administration and auditing of the 5% user charge.
It is worth of note that the FERMA Act 2007 did not stipulate the modalities for the collection of 5% user charge on the pump price or the agencies or organizations responsible for the same.
Declaring the event open, Speaker Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, represented by the Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda, emphasized that Section 14, subsection 1H of the Act provides for the allocation of 5% of fuel pump prices for road maintenance, but has been largely ignored.
Distinguished guests, it is important to recall that Section 14, subsection 1H of the FERMA Amendment Act 2007 stipulates clearly that 5% of the pump price of petrol and diesel should be allocated to FERMA and the state maintenance agencies in the proportion of 40% and 60% respectively.
We believe very strongly that this provision of the law can be best implemented during this time of deregulation. This is the best time to do it. And as oil prices begin to move in the international market, those who are in the oil industry in Nigeria must obey the law.